Cancerian, what's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Eccentric RockStar'Seed. I have another intuitive message. What about your friends? That's what I heard. Keep, excuse me. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm reiterating now. You know what my favorite thing about living with you is? What's that? Living with you. So it's either somebody's in your energy or someone wants to live with you or just started living with you. It's very new. Very fresh. All right. We're starting from right to left. And in this, as I explained, in English, you write from left to right. So in Arabic, you write from right to left. Okay? So I start from my right to my left. Okay? Okay. So when I start from this side, that's what I'm doing. Because it's a habit. Okay? I write from my right to my left. Even in English at this point, I've written and learned so much in the Arabic culture, like in the Arabic language correction, that even in English, I write from right to left. How's that possible? I don't know. What larger entity am I a part of? That's intuitive. What is the worst that could happen if I let go of things that no longer serve me? That's from your heart. If it was my last day, would I be satisfied with my life? That's a question. Would I have done things differently? You're reflecting on something. Could be a loved one, experiencing life challenges, because that's pink. That's also love language. If I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? That's like blue and yellow. So that's your abundance. That's communication. Your intellect, like your words. You have a good way with words. What is my gift to the world? This is a mixture of yours and somebody else's energy. Then you got your inner temple is what I'm getting from this. It's like devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. You're starting to look at life differently. And then you got hungry, that's pink too, or purple, hungry like a wolf. You know, inside of you is yearning, ravenous beast. It's something about you want to like reveal. You want to unleash yourself in a way that probably is frowned upon with the conformance, but you're a non-conformant. That's what I'm getting. You're very free-spirited. You walk to the beat of your own drum. And I feel like this is involving a relationship. It is filled with insatiable lust, greedy, and grasping for a carnal embrace. I feel like the more you want to release your inhibition, and it's getting more and more aggressive by the mood. I'm called to say it like that. But we can often be afraid of this creature and its cravings. You know, religion has been built on less, but our hunger remains. It lies in wait until we're brave enough to unlock its door, but unlock it we must. So it's like your humanity is over. I don't want to say your humanity is overtaken like religion. You have a foundation built off of what religion teaches, your relationship with God. Now you want to respect humanity more is what I'm getting from this. So you're giving yourself permission to want what you want in ways that harms nobody. But it's the difference between a hungry wolf and a caged and angry one. So if you don't feed into what's right for you, you become vengeful like a monster, right? So befriending your beast, your inner beast in your own way, you know, it's about understanding its predilections and its needs, you know, how is nature? What is your true nature? You know, you're on a prowl is what I feel like. Oh, I should name your reading like that because it's like, you sound like you're on the prowl. Well-adjusted, wanting pension is acknowledged, understood, and expressed. That's when the fun begins. And then you're in retreat. You want to go out more. Like, leading a religious life makes a woman real modest and shy. They stay in the house a lot. You don't want to do that. You want to go outside and be free. Like, why is it religion or be myself? That's stupid. And you're right. You don't have to stay in the house just because you're religious. Like, you don't have to be judged because you went to a jazz club or you went dancing today or you had a drink that day. Like, it's no judgment. People make religion hard because they put themselves in it too much. So, but luck is on your side. Like, this is a spiritual. You could have Cancer in your ninth house. I'm sorry. New moon is Sagittarius. Ninth house is Sagittarius. So your Cancer, you can have Cancer there. But you also could have Cancer in your seventh house. I see that too. And then you have hold your vision. Like, be fixed on it. Like, don't give it up. Just because people are going to frown at you for doing things different. For doing things out of what you've established for yourself. Somebody's very dependent on you. And you don't like it. Let's just say it. So what are you manifesting for yourself? My happiness. If it don't feel good, if I can't climb, it's like it's only going to be good until you start to feel smothered. Then you're not going to be able to climax. Okay? Because you see how this person's laying one way and you're laying another way. It's like you zig, I zag kind of thing. But it's a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perception from fear to love. I'm talking. From fear to love. So it's like, I don't want to do this. I'm not practicing a lifestyle out of fear of what others are going to think. Like, the reality of all this is I practice this out of fear of God's wrath, not the people's wrath. And you're distinguishing the two. You might be catching yourself and realizing, hey, it's not what the people are going to say, it's what God's going to say. You know, and I'm willing to see my sameness, my same, S-A-M-E, sameness with others. This opens my awareness to oneness. That's guys. Like, I could support somebody doing their thing, but why wouldn't I support myself in the same way? That's erotic abundance. Yeah. It's like, it's all about how you spending your Saturday mornings, like, or Tuesday mornings. I see Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday. Why is that important? I don't know. Something you do significant on those days. Maybe those are days off for you. I don't know. Or days you set aside. Queen of Swords. And the Lovers. Yeah, you're going to be true to yourself. It's about logic. Okay? I don't want to get in my feelings about it. I don't want to get too emotional about it. I want to tell the truth and just keep the naysayers at bay. This is me being authentic with myself. You might be saying it in a way where what the people might say, but you're doing this in a way where it's like, what's my partner going to say? It's your partner you thinking about. Like, it ain't like you don't show up for your partner, man or woman. It's like, I don't need that. I don't need this right now. The Temperance is about balance. It's about healing. And then you got the Strength on the bottom of that. It's about integrity. So you got the Lovers is Gemini, and then you have Sagittarius as that's a balance. But then you have the Queen of Swords is pointing in the way of the Temperance. You're not trying to do this with a sick heart. It's like you wouldn't go too far to the extreme with your desires if you had the right balance in the first place. Just communicate. Queen of Swords is a great communicator. She stick with the facts and leave off the rest. And that's pretty fair. You know, I want to be true to myself and not have to be I'm sorry, I got distracted a little bit. If I want to be true to myself, it's not all or nothing. Like, these could be your desires and this is your religion. It's like you can balance that out a little bit better. Or this is your true self. And then there's your relationship. So I don't know if you showed up in your relationship presenting yourself only this way, and now your true desires are coming out and you don't want the person to look at you weird because you're getting into stuff now. Hold on, Cancerian. I'm back, Cancerian. Alright, so what are we doing? Knight of Swords. Quick on your feet. I feel like your lover is a Gemini. Or has Gemini heavily placed. Like, he's real quick on his feet with responses. Like, he just zig and zag. Like, it couldn't be more different. You see how you got the sword up with what you say? Like, he has a, you might have a concern about his resistance. Like, his is something real verbally to the point and witty, and it's something, I don't know if it embarrasses you or what the heck. Five of Swords, a bully. He comes off like a bully. And now you getting on your shit like, well, wait a minute. This is a queen to a knight. Like, if anybody pulls it out of you, you're going to bring it straight, and that's going to be that. Yeah. That's where the temperance is coming in. It's like, why can't we speak with integrity? We could do this like adults. You got to be stupid all the time. You're such a dick. That's what I heard. And on the bottom is a Tower card. Okay. And then under that is the Eight of Pentacles. Under that is the King of Cups. King of Cups is a fair, reasonable person, but y'all operate from different spectrums. It's like, you realize you could take that masculine energy by being the asserter a lot with the King of Cups. That's a fair, reasonable person, but you also learn from your partner that he's going to come with logic. He's not going to come from the heart space. So you got mature enough. You went that receptive energy, but you went logical like him. I think you outwitted what he typically does. Like, you showed him that you're not to be like bullied like that, because the Five of Swords is here. And then the Knight of Swords is like, this is what he got. Like, what is your little ass sword going to do with me when I get ready, when I feel like it? So now it's your pursuit of happiness. Like, you can't use religion to bully me. That's what it feel like. Like, you have gifts and talents and extraordinaries that you kind of like stumbled across somebody's video, like on a platform, or you could have stumbled across somebody's podcast, and it just hits you like a ton of bricks, like a ton of knives, as they say. And it's like, wait a minute, that's absolutely right. Why not? God says serve him, but, live your life, but do it to be authentic, be honest. You gotta be true to yourself, or even you practicing a lifestyle of religion is not going to hold up right. It's not going to come off right. It's going to come off too like self-righteous and religious or something like that. Not all right. Too self-righteous, like extremism is how I mean it. Now, I did all that and didn't even do this. Like, just jumped ahead. Like, somebody who's just going to, that's somebody's verbal communication. It's just like, get straight to it. There's a lot of purple on this board, though. You're using your intuition. Yeah, King of Pentacles is your energy. That's better health. I'm a better partner. I'm a better lover. Okay. And then you got the Princess of Cups, the costume designer. So that's water and earth energy. Again, that's more balanced energy. It's like, I can afford it. It's like I'm firm enough, I'm stern enough in my way of living, my way of life, to be able to create the things that I love the most with the costume designer. See, she's creating her life the way she wants it. She has a vision board in the background. She's making dresses. She's doing her thing. She's on her zen. While your husband is polar opposite. He focuses on the money, but you have it like that, where you could do your own thing, and you're letting your husband, you're putting your foot down, is what it seems like, and you just taking action. That's what it seemed like. Cancerian. Yours is not that long today. Your reading is not that long, but that's okay. Okay? Expect to have this conversation, and expect it to go, it's going to be comical in a way, but your husband's going to try it one good time, and your Queen of Swords, you're going to go for, he's the knight. So he's going to try it. You playing with me, because I'm Cancerian, I'm warm-hearted, that I won't turn into this Queen of Swords. Like, it's logic. We state in facts and facts only. And it kind of embarrassed your person, but it pissed him off at the same time. But he can't do nothing about it. So that's pretty much where you're going. I'm being more true to myself. It's like, I'm all about you and what you need, and I'm going to continue to do that, but not without loving me more. What is my gift to the world? And this is going to represent what your gift to the world is. That's what you're fixated on. It's like, go get my money so I can do my thing. That's what you're going to tell. Oh, Queen of Swords is, put it like that too. The Queen of Swords is like, yeah, you go do that. Okay, you focus on what you need to focus on, and I'm going to do what's right for me. I see some, I ain't going to repeat everything I hear in my head, but that's okay. Because we're going to keep it integral on this channel. All right, Cancerian. That is not a lot, but I love it. I love that you are gut punching your person for being too macho. I don't even think he's condescending in a way where he's just a jerk. He's just being too macho in the moment. He wasn't listening. He's not used to you being like that. And then you got your creative endeavors here with the Eight of Pentacles. Like, you hustle. You're a hustler. Like, you can ready make you and your family a lot of freaking money. Like, you can ready create at least a 6-figure salary a year, if not going into the 7s. Like, it's going to go into the 7s. I give it 1 to 3 years. It's going to start off in the 6 figures for a while. It's going to maintain that, and it's going to go into the 7 figures. Okay, that's the awakening. That's the big reveal. And that's why you're showing up as the queen and he's the knight, because he make a great deal of money. He's a day trader. That's the King of Pentacles. He all about his money. So it's not that you're not broke now, but you can already add to that. Okay? And it's going to be fair and just. He may turn into this person. Like, that's the King of Pentacles, this the King of Cups. That's a good balance. This can even be an attorney too. This is an attorney too. It's not always the King of Swords that's the attorney. The King of Cups too, because that's a person who's emotionally intelligent, wise, fair, and just. When he's in high vibration. All right. What else I see? I also see you traveling through the different countries for fabrics. And for those of you who get into that kind of thing, you're going to start to travel. You're going to cut out the middleman and travel and go get the merchandise yourself. Get the products yourself and test them out that way, because it takes longer for a middle person to come in and do the stuff for you. It's like, at the end of the day, it's your opinion that's going to matter, because it's your product. It has to have your name on it, your stamp of approval on it. And that's where I think you're going to do. Okay, it actually brings you and your partner closer once you balance out what you're doing. It's like, we're in 2 different tax brackets right now. I got to fix this, and that's what you're doing. That's stability, creativity, and serenity. Cancer, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.